We need to talk. Actually, no, we don't. Don't you hate when somebody says that? Because I do. Today, I want to talk about we need to talk, in quotes. Like, hey, we need to talk. When I say that saying, I most literally mean the exact saying, we need to talk. Now, this phrase is something that very typically invokes an immense amount of dread. The phrase is commonly used in the workplace, in a relationship, or between two people with a serious connection, despite the fact they're confronted with this question or this statement, usually out of the blue, coming out of left field and totally smacking you right in the face.
Josh, are you seriously making a video about a one-sentence thing?
Yeah, I am.
What's the sentence again?
We need to talk. Now, I'm gonna present this with an array of reasons. Nothing good has ever come from the sentence, we need to talk, right? I just want to make that very apparent. Nobody has ever started a sentence or a conversation like this and it has been good news. They're not going to say we're getting married, nor are they going to go I won the lottery, or we should move to Barbados with a penthouse on the beach and travel the world with our private yacht for the rest of our time. No, it never is that. It's usually A, some information that has been previously withheld. B, they're gonna tell you you left something in the freezer. C, there is a huge issue and you're about to die. Or D, maybe the rest of the alphabet can also fill this moniker up, but it's not gonna be the good thing ever. If my roommate goes,
hey man, we need to talk.
I'm gonna reply,
Why? I don't know. You told me to say it in the script. Oh, yeah, I had to do that.
I don't want to have that conversation. Let's say you're on a good page, or at least you think so, with an individual, and 3 a.m. hits. You all of a sudden get the dreaded 4-word text. Now this text will rather be responded to instantly, or you will immediately hold your throat and wait a few hours. Or, on the reverse, when you respond to this text instantly, they then don't hit you back for the rest of the night. Silence. We need to talk can be a bit jarring, especially out of the blue. A text like this on a cellular device is inferring that this is a talk that you need to have. It is at a pure necessity. You need to have it, and having it portrayed as a text message infers that it is something much bigger than meets the eye. And, once again, with the context of it being out of nowhere, can give you some vast emotional whiplash. Now, if I were to defend the other side, perhaps the person requesting or saying this could also be going through some anxiety and stress. Okay, sure. We're passing the talking pillow of, oh my god, this sentence sucks and I want to die. But sharing this sentiment means we are starting this recipe for a difficult conversation and shit is about to go down. This receivable SMS is the recipe for hard feelings and a shitty day. Nobody likes getting a we need to talk, especially with a delayed intake, because you're pondering for hours. What do we need to talk about? Nothing? What are we talking about? I want to say my biggest gripe with we need to talk is I wish they just say it. Just ask the question. Because if you text me, we need to talk, it's like, are you not literally talking to me right now? I feel like there could have been an easier way to introduce this topic. Like, hey, I've been thinking about blank, this one thing you did, can we talk about it? Or, I have mixed feelings about this. I'd like to express my feelings if that's okay. Tell me what you want straight up. You know what I mean? Yes?
Hey, we need to talk.
There's a point made that men hate the phrase we need to talk because they're avoidant or because of other external issues. It's not true. I'm not avoidant. I just don't want to freak the fuck out when you text me. I think communication is very important. When you don't throw a parade with me and then rain on it 5 minutes later, there are levels, because you want me to freak out. Messages like this never foster positive reactions in us. We always jump back and think, oh, okay, because we read it instantly as meaning that something important, which urgently needs to be discussed, has happened, whether that's the case or not. And so when we receive a message saying, can we talk, or worse, we need to talk, Dr. K says our reaction will generally be anticipating something negative. I think confronting issues is important. It just depends how you approach it. If you need to talk, then maybe calmly talk to me. Hell, there could be a can we talk message that isn't even anything serious. It could be a mom sending can we talk, and then she forgets to respond and hits you back 6 hours later about like a grocery inquiry. It can't even be that serious. But the shakiness is there, it exists, and I guess we need to talk about groceries. Negative anticipation can cause nothing but harm and nervousness. No benefit for anyone involved. Maybe we should work and word things differently because we don't need to talk. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk.